Today marks the start of Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week, a week completely dedicated to shedding light on and breaking the stigma around inflammatory bowel disease. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, a form of inflammatory bowel disease, almost 3 years ago. Since this diagnosis, I have undergone multiple surgeries. I have lived with debilitating symptoms, and unfortunately, I have had to deal with people who simply do not understand the disease, which has left me feeling alone and at times embarrassed. In all honesty, my life, and the lives of other sufferers of the disease, could be made a lot easier if people just attempted to have an understanding of it, to understand that it is debilitating, that it is serious, and that it is more than a toilet illness. So, in light of this Awareness Week, here are 8 things you can do to support a person living with inflammatory bowel disease. It sounds simple, but to support someone with IBD, you need to know more about it. It only takes a quick Google search to learn the basics and to see that IBD is more than just urgently needing the toilet. While educating you, this will in turn help you grasp a better understanding of the illness, which will help you empathize with the sufferer as well as being able to offer actual, helpful advice. One of the most annoying things when living with IBD is the amount of fad diet sellers who try to fob you off with 2-second remedies to cure your IBD. There is no cure for IBD. It is a chronic illness, it's lifelong. The only attempt at a cure is by removing the affected area, though even with this, symptoms can persist and other parts of the digestive system can still be targeted. There is no one-size-fits-all solution for IBD. What works for some won't work for others. Going for a run, drinking water and eating vegetables is not going to cure IBD. For some, this sort of lifestyle can help put a person into remission. For others, this sort of diet will only aggravate the condition further. Hear a person out, and learn a little about their symptoms before making an educated suggestions. As mentioned above, IBD can affect every person differently. For some, symptoms may be easily eased, while others are left bedbound for days on end. I've lost count of the amount of times I've heard, "Well, my friend's brother's girlfriend's mom has this." When I've told someone I'm not feeling well, it's not helpful at all. Many sufferers already struggle to feel as though they're being believed, having to justify their illness and prove they're sick. These sort of comments only worsen these feelings. IBD is unpredictable. You can go from feeling totally okay to feeling absolutely awful in a blink of an eye. This often means that sufferers are forced to cancel plans they made when they felt well at the time. Please be understanding. It simply cannot be helped. Don't be that person who gets angry when your IBD suffering friend can't make it. It can be annoying when you've really been looking forward to something, but it's likely your friend already feels bad enough about having to cancel. They'll feel as though they've really let you down. And this is a frequent occurrence with IBD. Don't make the situation worse by acting as though they can do anything about it. You'd think this is a simple one, but often people